input and see who's really capping here. So
okay, that's fine.
What I'm gonna do here, and that's not like to like be like any way of negative or anything like that towards you. I'm just recording.
No, yeah, I know.
So this is all I'm saying. Okay, this is my, and I'm gonna make sure what your argument, you and Mono, is implying. So you're saying, this is your argument, that because there's a statement by certain characters, and I believe there's also a statement in the data book, correct me if I'm wrong, to where it says Hirzen is the strongest Kage of his time. Okay, that therefore Hirzen straight up beats the Raikage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's my argument to that. For one, the feats wise, it's contradicted. 2, speed wise, that's contradicted. And 3, okay, therefore that would also mean that Hirzen should be capable of and able to beat Yellow Flash Minato, KCM1 Naruto, and maybe even Sage Mode Naruto as well.
No.
And the reason why I'm equating that connection is because those characters have clear establishments and showings that they can perform the same speed feats as Raikage and Yellow Flash Minato, okay, and be able, to react to some degree to each other, etc. So with that being the case, the reason why that really blows my mind, and I'm just going to say my argument real quick, and then I'll let you explain whatever and you can go, because I know I'm already taking up time, okay, is 1, Hirzen has never shown or demonstrated any speed feats that are on the same level as those characters. 2, okay, he has never brawled or had a fist fight with a tail beast threat. 3, okay, it's never been stated to have Biju's level of chakra, okay, and 4, has no durability feats that are also on par with KCM1 Naruto and the Raikage with the lightning cloak. So, therefore, if the Raikage is faster than Hirzen, okay, has way more chakra, and regardless of who has better mastery of chakra control, okay, which I believe it's also arguable that they have either similar level of chakra control, okay, regardless, he has way more bigger of a chakra pool, Biju's level of chakra, speed feats on par with the Yellow Flash and KCM1 Naruto, okay, it literally, all what would happen is he would activate his lightning cloak, go at full power, charge forward, punch Hirzen in his fucking face before he can blink, and he's dead. Similar to the concept of I'm pointing a gun at your face, and I shoot the bullet, and you're not fast enough to dodge the bullet, you are dead. There is nothing you can do. It's very simple.
Yeah, that's wrong. Okay, I'll explain. So 1, the whole levels of chakra thing, it's irrelevant. Fucking Naruto has Biju levels of chakra, and Obito might have Biju levels of chakra, but not as much as Naruto. And Obito still beats Naruto. I'm talking about like white mass to like KCM1 or something. Point is, chakra volume doesn't matter. You can beat somebody with a higher chakra volume than you. So that's out of the way. That's just irrelevant to me. And 2, yeah, you're connecting KCM, Naruto, and Minato through speed, but speed isn't the only stat that matters in a fight. The 3 of them can literally be relative, and then Hirzen can be relative enough to react to A, but still lose to Minato and Naruto. You can lose and still be relative. Just because you can, like, fight somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be above, right? So, like, the scaling would just still work if you put Hirzen relative to KCM, Naruto, to Minato, to A, and just put them all relative. But the reason that he lose to A, no, not A. The reason he lose to fucking Naruto and Minato is just because of a difference in skill, or like a difference in like another stat, like raw physical strength. So it's like they can just still all be relative, which they should be, because what you're saying isn't contradicting.
Show that feat. So you're stating they're all relative. Show that feat, because you would never be able to prove that. Not in speed, not in durability, not brawling a tail beast, or better yet, not even having even more chakra as well. And also, chakra is greater, by the way. If you do have greater chakra and good chakra control, it is also proven and stated verbatim that yes, you would be more powerful. One prime example, because you said that goes out the window and being dismissive of it. I'm just going to give one example because you said that it apparently is not the case, and that is the case. Okay, you have a very, very clear example. You have Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura in the beginning. Sakura clearly has way better chakra control. Kakashi states it verbatim that with her having the better chakra control and everything, that she is the closest candidate to rising to Hokage level. Okay, and also states that she literally is technically at that point in time better than Sasuke and Naruto. However, Kakashi then states after verbatim that since Naruto and Sasuke have larger chakra pools, if they were to master also chakra control, therefore they can surpass Sakura. So that's a very, very, very simple argument. It connects the dots and overall provides the establishment that they would therefore be stronger. Not only that, you also have other examples. You have Sage Mode. I'm not strong. No, I'm not. Yes, because I'm very short on time. No, I'm making you look like an idiot. I'm making you look like an idiot. So no, and then you have multiple examples. Then you have multiple examples, like Kakashi.
Didn't you just say you were just going to give me one example? Didn't you just say you were going to
Then you have multiple examples. Then you have Sage Mode. Then you have Tail Beast. Then you have the Raikage. Then you have the Gates. Many examples of people having crazy amounts of chakra, which equates and gives them more speed and strength. So if you're really going to be this ignorant and this stupid, okay, that doesn't equate and give you more strength and speed, you're a fucking idiot. Okay, and also similar to establish that, to prove that I'm also correct with chakra control and having larger amount of why you can be more stronger, okay, is Kid Naruto and Sasuke had way more chakra than Kakashi, right? But guess what? Because he had chakra control and his skill and intelligence, he's still greater than those two. Still greater. But then when Sasuke also gets gets chakra control, okay, and similar skill, guess what? Now he's over that character. Simple as that. Another example, Naruto and Sasuke. Naruto and Sasuke. I'm not done. That's why. You can be patient. You can be patient. So with Naruto, as an example as well, with Naruto and Sasuke, okay, it is literally stated multiple fucking times because of how much chakra, I'm not done, of how much chakra that Naruto has, and with his skill of chakra control as well, that he's literally making Sasuke feel inferior and he's way more weaker than Naruto. Over and over shown as an example.
Bro, I don't give it, bro. Shut up.
So once again, I'm gonna ask you, show me one scan or feat of Hirzen having the same speed as the Raikage, of Hirzen being able to fight Tail Beast, brawling them out, same durability feats, and also, okay,
I don't need
and also the same chakra level or more, because you can't prove that. Therefore, Raikage speed blitzes and kills Hirzen. It's as simple as that, and you're a fucking idiot. All because there's a statement from a character that comes out their mouth, or a data book statement, okay, doesn't mean it is applying 100% integrity. It's called looking at the overall context. Look at the overall context, use your fucking brain, okay, and actually see if, is there any type of evidence that contradicts a fucking statement that I'm using to bullshit and wank a character. Now you can go. Go ahead. Now you can go. I don't want to hear anything else. If it's irrelevant from the topic, I don't give a fuck. That's simple. Go ahead.
Oh my nigga. Like, niggas shotgunning me and shit. Like, nigga, shut up. Let me address what you're saying.
Yeah, it's called being educated. That's why.
No, nigga, shut up.
So hurry up.
Anyways, so again, this shit doesn't matter. One, because you can't quantify Hiruzen's chakra.
Irrelevant. Has nothing to do with quantifying. Irrelevant. Move on. Next point.
Nigga, it has shit to do.
Irrelevant. No, it doesn't. That's a lost point. Irrelevant. Doesn't work for either side. Instead, you go by feats and statements alone. Irrelevant. Move on to the next point.
How the fuck did...
Move on to the next point. Hurry up.
No, bitch.
Irrelevant. Nobody is here debating and arguing about quantifying chakra control or how much. Irrelevant. Get to the next point.
Nigga, so if you can't quantify,
get to the next point. Get to the next point. Irrelevant. I really established my argument. It's ABC. It's not fucking rocket science. So I need you to hurry up and give an argument, okay? And show why Hirzen can now beat fucking KCM1 or Raikage or Yellow Flash Minato. I'll wait.
Nigga, I already explained why he doesn't beat them and he can still be relative to them in a specific stat.
Okay, so therefore you just concluded and conceded and said that Hirzen loses. Thank you. That's all I need to hear. You just said it.
Talking about Naruto and Minato, my nigga. I'm not.
So because it's not Naruto and Minato. Your argument is because it's not Naruto and Minato, therefore now Raikage loses. Is that what you're saying? Your argument? Because it's a different character, even though they have the same fucking speed feats, but just and Minato can be able to utilize it in different ways because of flying Raijin. And Naruto is actually similar to Raikage using body flicker with his chakra. Because they're different characters, therefore Raikage loses. What fucking sense does that make, bro?
I don't, nigga. No. You're not understanding.
You know that's called stroking a character's dick. That's called stroking a character's dick. Oh, because I like this character a lot, he wins. That's what that sounds like.
No, my nigga. Use your fucking ears.
So,
listen to what I'm
once again, provide an argument that proves Hirzen can be able to react or be faster than Raikage. Because he gets speed blitz, and it's as simple as that. He would charge him like he did to Minato, and Hirzen would get punched in the goddamn face and be dead. So once again, prove to me that Hirzen can do anything to tank or be faster than his attack. I'll wait.
Code, mute this thing, bro. Because I need.
Okay, Batman, let him talk for like a few, like 2 minutes. Okay, go, Josh.
Bro, nigga, shut the fuck up. Anyways, bro, again, you're not listening to my argument. You can be relative in a specific stat, but still lose a fucking fight. Do you understand? 2i Madara and Sage of Six Paths Naruto are relative in combat speed and fucking reaction speed. That doesn't mean that they're relative in an overall fight. Because the rest of Madara's stats are
relevance of argument, please, because this is completely irrelevant. It does not matter. But you're already telling me shit that I know. Yes, I'm very well aware there's context. All because there can be one variable or skill that a character surpasses doesn't mean you win automatically. No fucking shit. So where's the relevance of it? And hurry up and establish your argument because you're losing me here.
Nigga. Okay, so stop putting words in my mouth.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. You're telling me shit I already know. What is your point and what is your argument?
Nigga, it's just stated we don't need feats or anything like that.
So, because something is stated...
Hold on. No, hold on. It's stated by Kishimoto, his fucking self.
Okay, exactly. So all because it's stated. No, you just said your argument. It's stated, so therefore it's correct, right?
No. Let me expand on what I'm saying.
Okay.
Let me expand on what I'm saying. Kishimoto is saying that Hirzen, and it's in the data book, so it's not a character or anything. This is just straight up the author. He says, Hirzen stands at the top of the shinobi world in terms of strength. Meaning he's above every shinobi, including the Kage.
You do know that can be implied in different ways, right? That can be implied with him mastering overall jutsus. That could be implied with maybe, his analysis abilities or intelligence. Once again, relevance. Why does that help Hirzen when he's outsped?
You're asking these questions and you're cutting me off before I can answer your question before you can
You just keep saying irrelevant shit. How does this help Hirzen, bro?
Nigga, you're cutting me off before I can explain why it's relevant. Stop doing that, and I'll answer your question before you even ask.
I'll shut the fuck up. Go ahead. I'll wait till you're done speaking then, because fucking Jesus Christ.
So, if it's stated that Hirzen would beat these Kage, right? It doesn't make sense for you to beat somebody that you're massively slower than. You have to be able to react to somebody to beat them in a fight, which is what Kishimoto was pointing towards. He's saying that Hirzen is stronger than all the Kage, so he'd beat them in a one-on-one fight. In order to beat them in a one-on-one fight, he'd have to be able to react to them, which is what I'm saying. Now, just because KCM Naruto, Jonin Minato, and A are all relative in speed, right? Just because they're all relative in speed doesn't necessarily mean that they perform the same against Hirzen in a fight. Understand? KCM Naruto has way more hacks. He has chakra arms. He has Rasengans, Rasen, Shurikens, the whole nine. Minato just has kunai, and A just boxes with taijutsu. Do you see how like different that fucking like these three fighting styles are? So like they can all be relative in a specific stat, but when it comes to fighting somebody like Hirzen, their different arsenals will come into play, which is why one can beat Hirzen, but one would not be able to beat Hirzen. Which is why I'm saying KCM Naruto and Joni Minato beat Hirzen. But A specifically doesn't because he's left out of the group. He stated that he would lose to Hirzen.
So is that, now, is that it?
Hold on.
Is that it?
Hold on. No, but what I'm saying is just because no, don't, oh my god, you were literally talking for like 10 minutes straight.
Yes, because I'm very pissed off on this topic. This is the most dumbest fucking topic. It's literally like arguing fucking Madara fighting against fucking Kid Sakura at this point, bro. Dead ass. That's what this feels like. Speed Blitz done. Dead. It's that fucking simple, bro. It's not rocket science. You're overthinking this shit. You're taking a statement too literal when it can literally be either hyperbole or fucking better get extended to a different context and interpreted in a different way. Okay? So that's literally irrelevant and stupid. So, since you're still saying shit that it literally does not help him, it does not matter, once again, it's going to be this simple. Regardless of other jutsus, regardless of other abilities, or all the other bullshit, okay, or regardless of Minato being smarter than Raikage, I don't give a fuck about all that. What I'm telling you is if KCM won Naruto, or Minato, okay, went at their speed, Hirzen is getting Speed Blitz. He ain't reacting. He ain't doing shit. He's getting bodied. If Naruto charges at him and punch him in his fucking face, he's dead. If Minato does his Flying Raijin, he's dead. Same thing with the Raikage. Oh, you want to prove that? Minato literally beat Hirzen and Jiraiya. Beat them both. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's simple.
You can beat somebody.
That's simple. That's simple. That's simple. That's it. It can easily win speed. That's simple.
Shut up.
Easy.
Just because you beat somebody in a fight.
So I'm gonna ask you this question, Josh. So if I'm pointing a weapon at you and I shoot and the bullet's clearly faster than you, how do you survive, Josh? How do you survive the bullet? Please tell me. Please tell me. No. Please tell me what skill has to do with that.
Do you know what being relative is?
Tell me what skill has to do with it. I'll wait. Tell me what skill has to do with it. Tell me what jutsu has to do with that. If I shoot a bullet, no, I'm going to wait for the answer. If I shoot a bullet at you, how do you dodge the bullet when it's faster than you? I'll wait.
Hold on.
I'll wait.
One.
You can't answer it, can't you? You can't answer it, can't you?
I'm about to address what you're saying. Like, what the fuck? Like, stop talking for 2 seconds.
Because you can't answer it.
Nigga, I'm about to answer you right now. You're not.
So you're telling me the next words that come out of your mouth ain't gonna be some bullshit that I have to listen to? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, shut up. Again, you can
answer the question, Josh. It's not hard. Answer the question.
Hold on.
Answer the question. Answer the analogy. Answer the analogy. If the bullet is faster than you, how do you dodge it? Answer the fucking question.
It can be okay. It can be relative to me in terms of movement, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, I'm gonna switch your analogy, and instead of like a bullet.
So now humans can be relative to bullets. Interesting.
Hold on. Just because you're faster than me in movement speed does not mean that I cannot react to you. You can run faster than me.
Yes, it does. It's called a speed blitz. You want a definition of a speed blitz? Look it up. It's not hard. Google exists for a reason.
Again. Our running speed, you can have way more.
I don't give a fuck about running speed. I'm talking about speed. Speed in general equates to all. If you go in speed and you charge at full speed, once again, if you are faster, what do you do? So I'm going to still wait for the answer. If I shoot a bullet at you, bro, and the bullet is faster than you, please tell me what skill, relevance of jutsu or intelligence is going to help you dodge the bullet.
Shut the fuck up. Do you know that there are 3 different types of speed, bro?
Once again, you're already telling me shit that I already fucking know, bro. And if I get muted one more goddamn time, I'm just going to leave the fucking voice chat, because I'm not doing that shit to you. I don't invite you over to my server and then say, oh, I'm just going to mute you because I don't like something I don't hear. And I already told you, I wanted to give you 10 minutes, and I've already given you 20 minutes at this point. So I'm going to tell you right now, once again, answer the fucking question instead of telling me shit I already know. If I shoot a bullet at you, okay, what does your intelligence and skill or jutsu have to do to save you from the bullet?
It's irrelevant.
I need you to answer the question. My argument was very simple. Raikage is faster, Speed Blitz is one-shots. So once again, I need you to show me, okay, either any feats to prove Hirzen can survive that speed or attack, and if you can't, guess what? Point is lost, he loses, that's simple. Or better yet, just answer the fucking question with the gun. That's all you gotta do. You're looking like an idiot right now, Josh. You're looking like an idiot.
Bro, do
Title of the video, Josh makes me lose brain cells. Bro, answer the fucking question. What do you do to the bullet? What do you do to the bullet? I'll wait. Once again, I'll wait. You're wasting my time. What do you do to the bullet? Answer the question. I don't want to hear the N-word. I don't care about the N-word. Once again, I need an answer to the bullet analogy.
Bro, just take this nigga. Like, bro, this nigga's not listening to what I'm saying.
Yeah, because you're an idiot and you don't answer questions when someone's asking you a question. And better yet, you can't even provide scans or feeds to show what Hirzen can do to win this fight. You haven't shown any form of evidence, but just opinion.
Okay, Josh, go ahead, bro. Say your point. Say whatever point you got right now to respond to that.
Jesus Christ, bro. Like I was saying, your question or your analogy makes no sense because there are three types of fucking speed. Travel speed, combat speed, and reaction speed.
Let me take my headphones off.
You can run
because
faster
this guy is an idiot. This man is literally telling me shit that I already know. Dead ass. Literally asking me, like telling me that there's 3 levels of speed. Therefore, Hirzen now can be able to move and he doesn't get speed blitz, he doesn't die, and he lives. Okay. If you are faster than someone, okay, meaning you have the speed to move, to react, you name it. If you are faster than that person, guess what happens? Speed blitz. Speed blitz, right? So watch the next thing I'm going to say after him saying shit that I already fucking know. Watch, because he's already saying that now that's only for travel, blah, blah, this whole bullshit, yada, yada. And that apparently Hirzen has greater reaction speed or relative reaction speed to where this way he can dodge. So watch what I'm going to say next to him. Watch.
That does not mean that they fight at the same speed. That does not mean that they fucking have the same strength when it comes to a fight. So no, just because saying that Hirzen beats A in a fight, it does not mean that one is stating that Hirzen beats KCM Naruto and Joni Minato.
Continue on.
All right,
that's not what I'm saying.
All right, let him reply.
So I'm gonna show you one scan just to make all that shit go out the fucking window, dude. And then once I show you this scan, then I'm really, really, really fucking intrigued to see what your counter is gonna be into this. Because now what your argument is that A may have greater travel speed, but Hirzen either has greater reaction speed, so when it's over, etc., blah, blah, meaning that he could dodge, react, whatever, yada, yada, right? That's what you just said? All right, bet. Let me get your actual evidence for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep. The fuck? And then once I show this, and that's it, I'm done, because you've already wasted my fucking time, and I've been muted again when I asked not to do it. All right. As a matter of fact, this will make this a lot more quicker for you guys, too. What's the chapter of when Sasuke's fighting against Raikage in the manga? You guys remember? If not, I'll just find it.
I don't remember.
Alright, I'll find it. Let's Google it.
Should be in for like Bro, coach, just judge this shit after he leaves, bro. No, just put that shit in brains, bro. Whoever you think wins, I don't even get.
Okay.
Wait, what?
And by the way, I'm gonna let you guys know too, as well. Not to him, because he pissed me the fuck off. What's it called? I apologize for all the yelling and shit, but like 9 times out of 10, I can be very calm, collective, debate, etc. But this shit really fucking pissed me off. It's just fucking stupid.
Well, and also know it's probably pretty
One
stressful because I
second.
know you're taking some time out from what you're doing. So
That too. I'm really not like dead ass. If I like wanted to commit this time, I would fucking commit to it, and then I would have all the time in the world. This way, you can say whatever, blah blah, go from there. But I really did not want this to go. Anyways, hang on. I'm getting it right now. Right. No, it's before this. I found the chapter, by the way. I almost have it. Damn, bro. Like, I always forget, like, fucking. Whenever, like, in the anime or the manga, like, they have, like, the fight, and then they have, like, all these other fucking points of people talking and just other shit, and it takes longer to find what you need.
yeah, that's like me trying to find shit for the Madara versus Kage fight. We got like 3 things fucking happen at the same time.
Dead ass, dude. It's like, bro, like, but it's fine. It's just annoying at that current point. But it's awesome when you're watching it all or seeing it for the first time. Alright, there you go. Right there. So read the bottom of that for me. Or I can read it for you, it doesn't matter. It's up to you.
Yeah, it's just saying that he's fucking relative to Minato.
Yeah, so basically saying Lord Raikage's nerve transmission and his reaction speed are on par with the yellow Konoha's yellow flash. Impressed that these folks are all keeping them as well. What's it called? And then basically says Lord Raikage is manipulated blah 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 to augment his reflexes. Not even the Sharingan will be able to keep up, etc. And mind you, like he's just kind of fucking with them. He's in V1. Then when he goes to V2, that's when basically he's doing at the full speed and etc. And at that point, that's what forced Sasuke to utilize Susanoo, because at that point he was outspeed by speed. And basically, if he didn't do Susanoo, he would have got speed blitz and got fucking killed. So back to basically what I was saying overall, back to literally my original argument, it was as very as simple as this. Raikage speed blitz is Hirzen. Hirzen can't react to do anything dead. And you literally just said before that his speed is only equated to travel and not reaction, etc. And that's not the case. Raikage also has the reaction and the travel, all the speed equated combined. Okay, it's literally stated along with Minato. And the reason why Minato is greater is because Raikage has to use its chakra to initiate the body flicker technique, okay, along with doing that speed and his reflexes, etc. While Minato can literally spam that shit in different locations and be able to come into blind spots or behind the opponent, etc., which is why his is more superior, even though they have similar level of speed. Okay, because of how it's construed and utilized in the context. So with this being said, okay, with this being shown, Hirzen has never ever shown a speed feat of either reaction or him moving like KCM1 Naruto, Raikage, or Yellow Flash Minato. Therefore, there is no way for you to prove that he can be able to react, or better yet, even tank a fucking hit from the Raikage, okay? Or better yet, be able to be relative and be on the same speed as well. It is blatantly dishonest and not fucking true. Okay, the Raikage literally states verbatim as well that because Minato is dead, he is now the fastest shinobi alive.
In terms of movement,
now not in terms of movement. It's literally stated right there in the scan: reflexes, reaction, and everything, and nerve transmission. Okay, that literally debunks you completely. Completely
talking about movement.
I'm not saying shit out of my ass right now. Completely. I just gave you all the fucking proof in the world.
No.
States it verbatim. Says that now Minato is dead. He's the fastest. So meaning that also would include Hirzen back then at the time too. Okay. Because Minato was dead at that point as well. Meaning, guess what? He is faster than Hirzen, and he would body him, and he's dead. That's simple. All right, now you can go to conclusions. I don't give a fuck, and I need to go at this point. If you think you've proven your point and done enough, then you're good.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Bro, Code, conclude this shit. I'm not even, bro. Put whatever verdict you want in there. Y'all would both say your pieces. Like, what do you conclude with? Like, what's your final, piece, Josh? And then we'll say...
So, is he going first or am I going first? Because apparently I talk too much too, so.
Whichever one.
I'll go first.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so, I already explained why you can have relative why 3 people can have relative movement speeds and reaction speeds and still fucking, lose. Or, some of them can win and some of them can lose against, another opponent due to, different fucking arsenals. Also, and just because fucking... It's stated that the Raikage and Minato have like relative travel speeds and fucking reaction speeds or combat speed. Like when A said that he was the fastest shinobi, he was referring to movement speed because Minato got the name the Yellow Flash from having the fastest movement speed, not combat speed. Everybody was on his dick about how fast he moved, not how fast he fought. So when A says that he surpassed the Yellow Flash, and now, like, since Minato's dead, he's the fastest one, like, he's talking about in terms of just fucking, like, traveling. Like, he's not talking about combat. He's not saying he has the highest combat speed in the world. And then, what else? Yeah, I already explained the chakra thing. Like, A having more chakra than Hirzen means nothing because KCM Naruto has more chakra than fucking White Mask Obito. But every time they fought, Naruto is just getting bodied. Okay? And yeah, I already explained it's just stated as well by the literal narrator himself or the author. Like Kishimoto, yeah, that was the first data book, which Kishimoto wrote and like supervised him fucking self. And what else? Yeah, basically like it stated that Hirzen would beat A, and the only way for him to be able to beat A is if he has like the reaction speed necessary. So he would just like automatically react. Because if he couldn't react, he'd lose to A in the fight when it's just stated blatantly otherwise. I'm done.
Okay, so basically my argument was very simple. It's basically as Raikage is more faster than Hirzen, and this could basically equate overall to speed, travel, combat, reaction, doesn't fucking matter. He's greatly more faster. Raikage is not only narratively stated verbatim by Kishimoto and also shown by feats alone to be on the level of KCM1 Naruto and also Yellow Flash Minato. Okay, and with that information provided and us being able to read those statements and even see feats to even support those statements, okay, therefore Hirzen would basically get Speed Blitz, one shot, and that's it. He's basically fucking dead. The whole point of me bringing up of having greater chakra is because obviously if you have more chakra, you can be able to get more powerful with power and speed and strength, etc. And another thing that's also important into consideration is if you also have very good chakra control along with a large capacity of chakra, that also amplifies it further, and you can be able to surpass certain individuals that have lower chakra pulls than you. Obviously, there's certain contexts, etc. But for the most part, that's basically how it's demonstrated. It's literally shown with that with Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura as kids. Also with Kakashi compared to Naruto and Sasuke as well. And also to the point where when literally Sasuke is using chakra control, okay, and he's fighting against basically Zabazan Haku. There's even a point at that point, he uses chakra control and is able to vastly increase his speed to where he's able to fuck up all Zabazan's clones and even fuck up Haku and beat her ass as well. Okay, so there's plenty of evidence to prove that with using chakra control and having larger chakra volumes, it can be able to improve your overall stats and give you the advantage over your opponents. And the Raikage is a Kage level opponent, so it's very ignorant to say he doesn't have very, very good chakra control. Being able to quantify it is also irrelevant, and that was another point of discussion that I dismissed because it was irrelevant. Okay, and with that information also said, then it also gets to the point where with Hirzen, what he's known for is his intelligence, analysis abilities, all his mastery of all kinds of jutsus, and his pole staff, okay, along with the summoning of the monkey. That's basically all he's known for. Hirzen doesn't have any speed feats that are on the same level as Raikage, Yellow Flash, or KCM1 Naruto. He doesn't have any durability feats to show that he could even tank any of their attacks that they were to throw at him. Okay, and he also has not been shown to have Biju levels of chakra or even stated, and also has not been shown to be able to literally have a fist fight with a goddamn Eight Tails or a Biju level threat. Instead, what is actually shown that some evidence we actually do have to go off with Hirzen is when he's using the pole against the Nine Tails and pushing it back a little bit backwards. And at that point, he's literally stating to himself, like, where's Minato? If he doesn't show up, then basically everyone's fucked. Okay, so while you have a Raikage, not even A, remind you, but the third Raikage, who is literally brawling with the full fucking Eight Tails transformation, going blow for blow, okay, and then will eventually seal him in the fucking gore after, they kind of literally fought each other to the point of fucking exhaustion, okay? Basically, evidence and feats that Hirzen has never demonstrated, and the only evidence that he has is of statements either by characters, that is during the beginning of Naruto, And when it comes to the question of integrity also being applied with that at the time, because this is literally during when Kishimoto is beginning to write fucking Naruto, okay, Shippuden isn't even out or none of that shit or anything, alright? It's by certain characters that are giving their opinion of basically who's the strongest of the 5 fucking shadows, and from X, Y, and Z, it could be why they're even saying it or what they're interpreting to in general. Doesn't mean overall who wins in a fight. It could just mean maybe for other things, or better yet, could obviously be contradicted when you have more evidence shown in Shippuden, etc. So, with those statements from those characters, it's not only contradicted, okay, but literally, you can literally argue against it because there's a data book statement or a statement being provided by the character, if you don't analyze the context of those statements, okay, then it can easily be debunked and there's reasons of why they're saying that. Prime example, and even though we didn't discuss this in the debate, Itachi, when he's saying his bullshit-ass statements when he's with Kasame, basically saying that if him and Kasame were to fight Jiraiya, they die. Or whatever, some bullshit. When we all know at the end of the day, if Itachi fought him at that point, he would have fucking bodied his ass just like he did to fucking Orochimaru in less than a fucking second. So overall, there's also plenty of data book statements that says Sasuke is more powerful than the entire fucking Akatsuki. Data book statements that says Neji beats Hirzen. Data book statements that say all kinds of fucking crazy shit. All kinds of examples. All because something is stated does not mean that therefore 100% that is it and alone. Because if that was the case, then we'd have all kinds of fucking shit going on. All kinds of solutions. We have to analyze context, analyze the evidence that we have for feats and statements that are supported consistently, okay? And that is how you go off an actual argument and to prove whether or not if a character wins, nots, whatever, what they could be able to do if they're in that type of situation. Overall, it's that very fucking simple. And it's very, very simple argument. Greater speed, can't do anything, gets one shot, he's fucking dead. Which would contradict all the character statements saying that he was the strongest at his fucking time. Meaning, therefore, he can also beat the fucking Raikage. Where the Raikage's only fucking main opponent that was rivaling him was literally fucking Minato. And they didn't fight just once, they had many fights as well. And that's also proven and stated in fucking Naruto. So, that's basically about it. Sorry for that being a lot more longer. But I really just want to kind of just give some emphasis of why this is just very fucking stupid.
Damn, what happened to everybody being happy at the beginning, bro? Y'all like, yeah, no, it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Then this shit turned into fucking...
Bro, because of my dumbass yelling, I have a fucking headache. I'm so pissed right now.
Oh, boy. Parsley, you there, bro?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, it was good. All right, so what the fuck is this about? All right, so is this going to be like a discussion? Because y'all are going to debate Tsunade versus Hirzen.
Just hey, deadass, like, cause I'm really tight on time. I'm not trying to be mean or disrespectful to you guys, but just give a verdict. Either L for me, W for me, whatever, or vice versa for him. I gotta go, bro.
I am leaning towards you because, like you said, you gave the point for Raikage having the nerve, the chakra into the nerves, shit, with the reflex and stuff that goes into like combat speed, which would be the proven point against Josh, what he was saying. But I didn't hear Josh say anything against that particularly. So I am leaning towards you for winning that one. So I don't know about Parsley.
Here's the thing. I didn't really hear any points from Josh. Like, I didn't hear anything from Josh, mainly because I couldn't really, like, I feel like he didn't have any time at the time. He had, like, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes, that's all. And, like, I feel like Batman kind of went over, like, maybe, like, he kind of gave himself 10 minutes and not him and Josh 10 minutes. That's how I felt into it. And I couldn't, Josh was starting.
I definitely agree with that. I'm not trying to argue against you. I definitely agree with that, and that's a bad part on my end. Once again, I was kind of tight on time. I wasn't trying for this to be long, to go point by point, so on and so forth, to what is turning into like a 30-minute to an hour, maybe longer debate, whatever. I was really just trying to make this very simple, and I was already coming in hot and with emotion. So yes, I definitely do agree, but I did give certain opportunities for him to present as much as he fucking wanted. I'll say that at least. I did cut him off a lot. And I did, have a certain point when I went, but I did give him points to respond, and then I engaged it, or better yet, there was even a point where I said, all right, I'll just let you talk and I'll just shut the fuck up. I did give those opportunities. So he had plenty of X, Y, and Z time to provide, whether if it's a scan, elaboration, point, etc., whatever, and we went from there. That's all I'll say on that, but I'm going to shut up.
I'm gonna keep this as unbiased as possible. So here's the thing: the issue with that is that you gave him like you pretty much gave him that time. That time period wasn't really enough. Like I don't even like. I remember your arguments in a way. Like you had some good points about speed and shit like that. At the same time, I couldn't really like. I could barely even hear Josh talk. Like to be honest, because you kind of like you gave him that time to talk, but it was like 10 seconds, and then you interrupted it again. I'm honestly, like, I don't even know who won. Like I don't even know who won. Because it was just
hey, I'll tell you what, Parsley, I have his volume. I have his volume all the way maxed up, and mine to the same level. It's recorded. It'll be posted. If you want to analyze that recording and watch it and then give a verdict, by all means. But it's fine. But once again, if that's fine. So is that where we're standing? Cole thinks W for me. You're being neutral. You don't know yet because you want to have a more understanding. Is that correct?
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, that's fine. It'll be posted on my YouTube, and I'll send you the link. I'll send the link on here, and you can watch it. All right.
Okay, cool.
All right, boys.
You guys have a good night. My bad, me being pissed and shit.
Nah, you're fine. All right, bro. I'm trying to take it easy, man.
All right, and I apologize to you as well, Josh. He's gone.
Yeah. All right, bro.
Once again, that's not how I am. I can be calm and collective. I dead ass. Like I've had other debates doing it. Like I have proof and everything. It's just once again with this. Like I was just, I don't know. Like it felt like the best way for me to say it is, it felt like fucking, best example, like when Six and Swag were debating Kabuki and Alfro on why Sakura should be able to shit on EMS Madara. That's what this felt like. So it was just getting annoying, and it was feeling like I was going in a circle or repetitive, and just the concept of it was kind of just weird to me. Like I get what the angles he's going, along with Mono, so on and so forth, but I just feel like there's so much contradictory to it. And then not only that, like especially with the in the beginning of Naruto, there's only so much Kishimoto can give out, say, do, whatever. And there's plenty of examples too, but like when it comes to implying like a set of integrity, that's kind of hard and questionable, because obviously when Shippuden comes out, you get way more context, you get way more evidence, you actually get more of the truth and more better scaling, so on and so forth, etc. So it's like when you look at all of that, it's like, wait a minute, well in this doesn't, so it can be contentious if that makes any sense, like kind of similar to Remoto was dismissive of this, or he thought it was a shit example. But kind of similar to when Kakashi's talking about the gates. That if at that point in time in the beginning of Naruto, he says, when you use all the gates of power, you obtain the power of an Hokage. But it will result in your death, Then in the war arc, he says he's talking about the same fucking scenario. When you release all the gates, this is a jutsu that Lee used against Yugar, but when you release all the gates, blah, blah, you get 10 times the power of the Hokage, but it will result in the user's death. You see what I'm saying? Like how when it comes to like statements or certain topics or things where integrity is questionable and some sort, and that's what, you know what I mean? Like, so when they're relying on statements that are being created in the beginning of Naruto, it's just like, it's questionable, And there's so many other examples like where there's some crazy BS that even Jay has talked about, or, all these other, or Seth, Swag, whatever, you name it, whoever, you know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. So that's why I just felt like it was a very pointless debate. You know what I mean? But either way, it doesn't excuse me for the way I acted, and I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again, because he doesn't deserve that shit. Unless you're fucking noodles, then yes, you deserve that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's why I kind of lean towards you, because like what you just said, like you kind of like you had an answer for like a lot of points that he said, but he didn't have an answer for some of the points that.
And that's why I was getting pissed off. Like I was like, bro, like you got to give me something.
Because like. He brought up because he brought up the statement, and then you brought up how contradictory the guidebooks are and whatnot, and the statements from like the past to the future of Naruto. So you brought that up, so that would say that, and then you brought up like the reflexes and all that for the Raikage, to his point that of the different kinds of speed. So from what I did hear, I am going with you on that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's the thing. Yeah, if you want to consider like shotgunning and talking.
Oh, I did do that. I did do that.
And it's like,
But that was because I was trying to speed it up. You know what I mean? I was like, you know what I mean? I wasn't taking this as like, all right, I'm gonna do an actual debate, go point by point, let him speak, then I speak, or if we're cool with just, you know, kind of cutting each other off to, you know, try to immediately refute whatever, that's fine. I know some people do that too, whatever. But you know what I mean? I really was not about that with this. Like my girlfriend is literally sitting in bed. I already know I'm probably gonna get yelled at and bitched at. Okay, supposed to be spending time with her. All this other shit, you know what I mean? So there was, like I said, there was a lot more to it, which is why I was coming out with this energy. And it's not excusable. I apologize.
No, yeah, we'll set something up like later on where y'all can kind of like go more into it. I guess later on we'll set something up later, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna post it right now, and then this way, Parsley. Is that how you say your name? What's it called? You can go watch that too, and then you can give your thoughts on it and your verdict.
All right, I'll take it easy, man.
All right, you too, guys. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Hope that gave you guys a laugh. Whatever. You guys let me know down in the comments who you think won that. I know that was a really weird, crazy one, a lot of hostility, you name it. But, bro, I was not in the mood. I was not in the mood. And I'm not saying that's excusable, but I was really not in the mood. Like, it's been 45 minutes. I told my girl, give me 9 minutes to body this man. and I took 45 fucking minutes, you know? So there was a lot of variables, a lot of shit. Once again, I'm not saying it's excusable, but I apologize. And eventually I did give him opportunities to say his points or whatever. And eventually I even gave him a point to say everything until he was done and finished. So that's just me from my memory. I think he had all the time and chance to show, improve, or win the debate, whatever. And then also, what's it called? The other guy even heard those other points. And then the moment he was immediately in defense of his only defense going towards that, it's just only equating to travel speed. You know, some fucking similar bullshit when it comes to the whole fucking concept of Lee versus fucking Sasuke. You know, I'm in the tuning exams. I'm like, no, get that shit out of here. You know what I mean? And then I showed it. So, and then I provided that scan. That just basically made it all go out the window. At that point, how the fuck do you even argue that, dude? You know? So, but I'm not gonna keep ranting, elaborating. As long as it is, I'm already in trouble. I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna upload this to my YouTube channel. It's more than likely not gonna be in HD settings. But actually, no. I'm going to wait till it gets to HE settings too, but what's it called? So it might take a bit for it to be fully uploaded, but either way, peace out. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more content, subscribe if you guys love the channel, and also let me know who you think wins, Hirzen or the Raikage during that time and everything. I'm curious. I think I'm being dead ass, bro, guys. Like, I know this may sound crazy or whatever, but I really do believe the Raikage beats Hirzen. That's just me, bro. I don't see it. I don't fucking see it. But all the evidence, you name it, I don't. So, but we'll leave it there, and that'll be it. Peace.